What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this video. Just gonna talk about basic reality of life, and maybe you could take away some advice from this talk. Now, I'm not that, you know, experienced, and I'm not that really in terms of experience in life, in terms of difficulties in life, to really give you advice to take yourself out of difficulty situations and so many hard times. I may not be that qualified to tell you what to do, but I've been in many difficult situations in my life, and thank God I got out. And I still struggle. Like for so many, every day, life is a struggle. You have to wake up and find new things and overcome difficulties. But today I want to be specific and short um, in terms of one area, which is um, struggling with keep up with time and money. I know this is very vast, very big, but we often say time is money, and I tend to believe that. But I go even further to say that time is energy. I mean, your time. When you're putting your time to work, when you're doing something to make money, this is even your energy. You're expanding your energy in a certain time to make some money. So this is basically equal to money. And how do you manage that time, right? Because you want to make sure that you put it in the best use. Otherwise, you're just losing, right? Or you're wasting your life. This is a difficulty I see a lot of people struggle with in life, especially young kids, and even elderlies still struggle with this. Like even me sometimes. And it's simple. It's just social media these days, and it's hard to really concentrate or just focus on doing something. Or social media is kind of designed to take away all your time. I went to that social media. I'm not gonna tell which one, and like in the matter of like I spent like 1.5 hour there, and it's just like it was. I thought it was just a few minutes, but it was just 1.5 hour, right? That's a lot of waste of energy and time, and often we don't really think of it this way, but it is, right? It is. And now, how do we basically escape this, right? Um, One of the way I try is get out by getting out and disconnected from internet, right? Stay away for a while and uh, get away from our phone and try to connect outside in real, doing real things. And I know people work online; they do things online. We can always uh, keep ourselves focused on doing something, like doing a kind of task, and at the same time always remind ourselves those social media, those are tools for a certain group of people to manipulate us, to get our attention, to extract all the wealth out of us, which is our time. So our time, our attention is the greatest wealth in this world. So by taking that away from us is just by taking our energy itself away from us. So we have to find a way to capture that, to don't let this happen. And this is why I bring this talk, is because like I see the kids now, like I said, I don't let my son use like internet during the week. I just let him play physical with physical toys, physical activities. Let him ride his bike. I don't care if it's inside the house. I let him, you know, play and use like physical letters and physical toys, right? Things like that, and let him go in the garden, right? I do this garden, and the reason why I do like garden, I grow little, stuff. I want him to experience that, to see like how things go, to experience time. Like just like a few months ago, I studied this garden. Now it's starting to producing something out of like one bean, starting to produce two, two, three like lines of beans. Right? Why? Because it's a combination of time, of know how, water, sun, right? Those combinations of in everything, like so many other things that makes that, right? But one of the most important thing is the time. Imagine if I, let's say the dirt has the time, the dirt has all the other things, but if I never take action to take what the bin and insert it into the soil, it would never happen now. I would only have one bin, one seed. I would never have the multiple seed. This is this is the reality. I want to teach him about how things get where they are, like how we get things. Right? It's not just magic. It has to come from somewhere. Right? Something has to give, and this is how I try to. I don't tell kid. I don't tell my son what to what like I let him experience. I let him live the thing, right? So I think we should sometimes we have to kind of do this, right? Let ourselves experience things instead of just trying to learning things like in our head, like taking so many advice. Like see, like social media, you have so many like people telling people what to do, like telling us, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna like, man, like so much like we can put in our head to tell us what to do. Like we don't need that. We only have to just follow our path and just simple rules. Spend time in nature and look at the trees. Look at the like how things evolve. They just need time, air, sun, water, and they grow, and they die, just like human, right? And I feel like yeah, the most important thing. And this is why I call this channel. Sorry for the noise, guys. Uh, I have my neighbor, my friend. He's working, doing some work inside, and I that's why I call this channel Retire Early, and because I think of retirement, it's not just about retirement and just sitting home. It's about like time, valuing your time and your energy. And this is why I love talking about Bitcoin. Now I know this is kind of getting too much deep, right? Because being able to preserve that time in like your money, your energy in time and space, this is crucial. And this is crucial for retirement as well. If you never think about this, you can never really retire. You can never really have a relief, have a break in your life. You will always set yourself to work all the time, but you don't really know what you're working for. I'm for working. I'm for always striving, always do something to create things. But at the same time, you have to find a way to preserve your energy so you can use that in the future. Imagine if we had to have a fuel tank in our car, but we have to put a hole in it to leak fuel. every time we fill the tank, it has to leak, and we have to lose fuel, right? Just by the leaking at the hole in the bottom of the tank, it wouldn't look good. This is what the current system is. It's like we have to leak our energy, our time to social media, our money to inflation. We have to leak all those things, right? I feel like we're leaking too much. We're leaking too much, and that's why I came out there to just say this, do this out there. And I don't know, guys, if this is something that's interesting to you, but anyways, I just threw this out there. Just like, comment, and let me know what you think. And this was me, and I'll see you again.